Hello, how are you? If you do not know me, my name is Lightning8 and I'm weird. But you are more weirder because you still roll in with this. This right here. The You still rolling with PS4? What's next? You still buy games like this for PS4? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why? Why? PS5 got announced. You know what that means? No more PS4. Or maybe still they're still gonna support it either way. But hey, this is Lightning8. I'm a weird guy. PlayStation 5 got released. Don't click off the video because I'm weird and I'm slouching for some reason. I don't know. Just get into the video. Leave a like, huh? Subscribe, huh? Anyway, this is the actual Lightning8, not that weird person early on in the video who's I do not know. I don't know. Anyway, yes, the PS5 was announced and the controller has been officially revealed. And we actually got a blog post stating the stuff that this said controller will be able to do. And from the things we see it can do, we as fans can establish what it cannot do. Yeah, but anyway, let's just dive straight into the video. As you can see right here, a first look at the DualSense PS5 new wireless controller. More details and images. We're going to look at the details first and then the information because we can actually analyze it. But of course, as you can see, it's no more DualShock, it's DualSense, so more of a sense type of thing, which is nice. And we have this right here, the official design of it. I know a lot of people are complaining about the white aspect. I'm kind of alright with it. The only problem I have is the actual buttons itself. The problem I have with it, it's not color coded. Like the triangle is just gray. Triangle is gray, and I don't know how to feel about that. I personally prefer it with colors, with the triangle being green, circle being orange, X being blue. I personally like that. But if we zoom in, we actually see the light bar for the touchpad is actually inside, so that's pretty cool. The icons for the share and the pause button are different, and we actually have no longer a circular button in the middle, but actually the PlayStation logo, and with another button below it. I think that's to cut off mic. I don't know what that is. I think that's maybe to cut off mic, maybe. And then we even see, like, on the thumb grips, there's like another material around the edges of the thumbsticks, so maybe that's to help with the grit. But other than that, it looks pretty similar to PS5. But other than that, I liked it. We have this right here, so we see that the touchpad is actually lifted a wee bit more, and there is no more light bar, which is very good because even though I personally like the light bar, to me personally it took up way too many batteries. I had to recharge it quite a bit even when it's on dim. So this will definitely lessen the consumption of battery, but you can see the light bar is still inside the touchpad, so it'll give that futuristic glow when you play a game. I like. We have this, I've actually noticed while editing the video. Right here, you can see there's like a different type of material that is used at the bottom half of the controller compared to the top half. Now maybe this is just due to lighting effects or maybe something like that, but it'd be cool. Maybe those are the sensors that'll actually rumble or vibrate whenever within a certain situation in a game. See the first images of the DualSense, which will bring the sense of touch to PS5 gameplay. We've reached an exciting milestone within the PlayStation 5 as we're starting to ship our new controller in its final design to developers who are implementing its unique features into their games. But first, we want everyone in the PlayStation community to get a first look at the DualSense trademark wireless controller and hear our vision for how the new controller will captivate more of your senses as you interact with the virtual world of the PS5 games. The feature of DualSense, along with the PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech, will deliver a new feeling of immersion to players. When PS4 launched in 2013, the DualShock 4 wireless controller garnered a lot of positive feedback from gamers and developers from being the best PlayStation controller yet. And for introducing forward-looking features like the share button, this brought us to the next question. How do we build upon the success? It continues right here. After a thought consideration, we decided to keep much of what gamers love about the DualShock 4 intact, while also adding new functionality and refining the design. Based on our discussion with developers, we concluded that the sense of touch within gameplay, much like audio, hasn't been a big focus for many games. We had a great opportunity with the PS5 to innovate by offering game creators the ability to explore how they can heighten that feeling of immersion through our new controller. This is why we adopted haptic feedback, which adds a variety of powerful sensations you'll feel when playing, such as the slow gritty of driving a car through a mud. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into the L2 and R2 buttons of DualSense, so you can truly feel tension of your actions, like drawing a bow and arrow. This provided us with an exciting challenge to design a new controller that builds off the current generation, while taking into account the new features we were adding. For example, with adaptive triggers, we had to consider how the components would fit into the hardware without giving it a bulky feeling. Our design team worked closely with our hardware engineers to place the trigger and actuators. The designers were then able to draw the lines of how the exterior of the controller would look and feel, with a challenge of making the controller feel smaller than it really looks. In the end, we changed the angle of the hand triggers and also made some subtle updates to the grip. Like I was telling you guys, there's a different material. We also took thoughtful consideration into ways to maintain a strong battery life for the DualSense rechargeable battery, and to lessen the weight of the controller as much as possible. New features were added. For the buttons, you'll notice that they are no longer a share button we had with the DualShock 4. Do not worry, my gamers, because it says don't worry, it's not going anywhere. In fact, we built upon the success of our industry first share button to bring you a new create button. With the create, you're once again pioneering new ways for players to create epic gameplay content to share with the world, or just to enjoy for themselves. We'll have more details on this feature as we get closer to launch. We get to the good part, lads. DualSense also adds a built-in microphone array, which will enable players to easily chat with friends without a headset, ideal for jumping into a quick conversation. But of course, if you are planning to chat for a longer period, it's good to have a headset handy. So basically, if I ask friends, will you please be my friend, and they say no, then I can quickly exit the conversation without having the struggles to put on a headphone. I'm so lonely. Anyway, now let's get talking about the colors. Traditionally, our base controller has a singular color. As you can see, we want a different direction this time around and decided on the two-toned design. Additionally, we changed the position of the light bar that will give it an extra pop, which was of course what I've noticed. On DualShock 4, it sat on top of the controller. Now it sits on each side of the touchpad, giving it a slightly larger look and feel. In all, we went through several concepts and hundreds of mock-ups over the last few years before we settled on the final design. DualSense has been tested by a wide range of games with a variety of hand sizes. In order for us to achieve the comfort level we wanted with great ergonomics, my bad, I'm stupid with words. Our goal with the DualSense is to give gamers the feels of being transported into the game world as soon as they open the box. We want games to feel like the controller is an extension of themselves when they're playing a game, so much so that they forget that they're even in their hands. So when you play the game, it's gonna feel like you're not holding the controller, because it feels like you're actually there, which is a very ambitious project. I'm really looking forward to how they actually put this out. And we get this DualSense. It is a thing, but let's get a word from the CIE president and CEO Jim Ryan to the community. He said, DualSense marks a radical departure from our previous controller offerings and captures just how strongly we feel about making a generation leap with the PS5. The new controller, along with many innovative features in PS5, will be transformative for games, continuing our mission at PlayStation to push the boundaries of play now and in the future. To the PlayStation community, I truly want to thank you for sharing the exciting journey with us as we head towards a PS5 launch in holiday 2020. We look forward to sharing more information about PS5, including the console design, in the coming months. So they're still keeping it holiday 2020. Impressive. Also, I have to say I'm happy that they brought Eve from Wally and made her into a PlayStation controller. You tell me you can't see the similarities. That's wild. And also, looks like it's going to have a C-type USB. All I have to say is, good job on you, PlayStation. I'm happy, and I'm really happy about this new design. I personally like it. I know people prefer the black design, but I'm fine with it. I really like it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe more people like it. Let me know in the comments down below. That would be very nice. Hello. I just wanted to make it rhyme. Anyway guys, please leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, because sharing is caring. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. And as always, this is the Lightning H8. Blaze out.